Arch, by the way. I use Arch, by the way. Fedora. I have been using the workstation for some time now, and it just works. I've distro hopped from Arch, and I really like it. Alpine, hands down. Everything about its execution is amazing. It only lacks support. I've only been using it for a few hours, but it's been great. I use it in my server as a Docker host. I have a dozen containers, and it idles at 1.5 gigs of RAM, less than my Arch desktop. Gentoo, not for everyone, and a little scary at first, but the power you have over your system is hands down the best I have seen. Honestly, the most fun I have ever had computing was trying to install Gentoo and having to figure out what I was doing wrong. Increased my knowledge of computers tenfold. Unfortunately, I really don't like how long compilation takes for packages on my machine, but I guess as technology gets better, I will revisit Gentoo. NixOS. Every other distro feels like taking a step back. Linux Mint, even though I don't daily drive it, just so comfortable and cozy. I love it. Debian. Just works, no nonsense, flexible, reliable. I've just used Ubuntu. It does a good job for the development of my personal projects, and it's a good driver on the laptop. Why not Arco Linux? Because it's below Arch. Slackware is the best distro I ever used. It showed me that Linux can actually replace Unix for a lot of tasks. Not quite all, at the time, but it had immense promise, and it was already an excellent workstation OS. Nowadays, it eclipses Unix in many ways, though not yet all, but it's getting there. Void, by far, mainly because of ZFS menu. The best distro I used? All of them. Bedrock Linux. Okay, it is not a distro but a meta distro, so does it count? Although I run Arch at the moment, for the fun of it, I'm a long-term user of Elementary OS. I used it both for private and work for many years, and it really just worked. Has everything you need, looks good, and more important, consistent and polished, no bloat, reliable, solid LTS base. Whenever I'm asked for a general recommendation, I'd recommend Elementary OS. Zorin OS, because it looks very clean and it just works.